Hello, Paul.
Hello, David. It's Fuerte CV Radio. We're speaking from across the water in Tenerife. My dear friend, Dr. David, good morning to you.
Good morning, Paul. How are you doing? How are the things going by in Fuerteventura?
Very quiet, very quiet, David. So we're bearing up, and everything seems to be going quite well here, David.
Okay.
People seem very responsible. They're all following the rules strictly. How are you finding it? How are you finding things? How are you finding the people of the islands are dealing with the crisis from a medical point of view, David?
Okay, but by the moment here in the Canaries, the situation hasn't got as worse as bad as in big cities. You know, in big cities you always have the disadvantage of the tram is crowded, the buses are crowded, and that makes easy the spread of every respiratory virus, especially this that is so contagious. So here, therefore, in the islands, you know, we have this natural barrier, which is the sea, and I think that are the main reasons why the situation here hasn't got so bad.
We've been very lucky.
I've checked the numbers today, and we have just a 1.6% of increase in cases from yesterday, which is very good.
Yeah.
Which is very good. We have one of the 5 or 6 lowest number from the country, and that's good. People is following the rules.
You believe that helps,
hospitals have a lot of patients, but they are not overloaded. But I have to say that a lot of patients in the main hospital in Tenerife and Gran Canaria.
Okay.
But by the moment we have free beds in intensive care units, free beds in the emergency unit, so the situation seems to be under control. And with these numbers, I think we are finally controlling the spread of the virus.
Do you think we've plateaued, David?
Sorry, Paul?
Do you think we've plateaued? Do you think we've reached the top of the curve?
No, I think we already are going down.
Oh, well, good.
I think we already are going down.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I think people are feeling a little bit like that. From everything that's going on, people are feeling a little bit more optimistic, David.
I have to say that, you know, here we haven't lived that dramatic situation that have happened in Madrid.
No.
For example, or in Lombardia, in Italy.
Oh.
You know, our situation is different because we start with the same strict measures for the whole country.
Yeah.
But when we started, they already had the problem in the big cities, not here. So it's the same that if in Madrid they had started at the beginning of March or at the end of February. So that's the reason why the curve here hasn't gone so fast up.
No. So the health service, David, the other authorities like the police, the emergency corps, and the army all appear to have dealt with this crisis very well. Would you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. I have to go out because of my work. I have to go to the hospital, and I see the streets are really empty. There are almost no cars, no people in the street. You see quite a lot of police and army controls, and the people is following the rules. That's the main point.
I think there's 2 points there. First of all, the population are following the rules. And the army had just needed to back that up. The army and the police have not really had to be used. They've just been seen.
Yeah, they've just been seen. They have stopped people and put some fines, you know, because everywhere there is people who does not follow the rules, but they are really a minority.
They are very much so, David. Very much so. So, what of the immediate future, David? What do you see happening to us over the next 3 or 4 weeks?
Let's see, Paul. If you talk to scientists, the truth is that we really don't know what is going to happen.
No,
We really don't know what is going to happen.
No, we don't.
We will follow. We will follow a schedule of relaxing these restrictions when the numbers go down to a limit.
Good.
But after that, nobody knows what's going to happen. That's the truth.
No, they don't.
What is true is that we will have to change some habits when we start going to the street.
I was just going to say, from a medical perspective, David.
From a medical perspective,
our
sure,
lives are going to change, aren't they?
We will have to. I think that's an opinion. Some weeks ago, if you asked me, probably I will tell you something different. But now, I think that when we will go to the street again, we might use face masks. No, this very special mask with bulbs and so. Just a regular hygienic mask, something like that.
Yeah.
We will have to respect the social distancing. 1-2 meters better.
Yeah.
We will have to clean our hands a lot.
Yeah.
And try to avoid crowded places. Things like that.
Yeah.
We must respect this for a couple of weeks after the end of this outbreak. But we have to see what happens afterwards.
And I don't know what you think, but we've got the viruses seem to be getting more dangerous as time goes by.
The point is that it's a new virus, and we are now in the field knowing about it.
Yeah.
There are a lot of studies about this, but nobody knows how it's going to react. Nobody knows even if this is going to be just 1 year virus or it can repeat every year. Like the flu virus,
Another new virus could turn up, in 6 months' time?
Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. But if you follow the history, we have had these big pandemics, more or less every century.
Yeah.
Something like this happens.
Yeah.
The truth is that today we are better prepared than any time, but also the truth is that nowadays the people moves more than any time in history.
Yeah.
And that's a problem.
There are so many people on the world. The world is too small. We need a bigger Earth.
Yeah, you live in Fuerteventura, and if you go to the airport, you see they are coming and go and flight from the whole Europe and Spain.
Yeah.
So that's a problem to try to stop the spread of the virus. But the truth is that we have to see what happens. Nobody has a magic stick, to solve the problem or to know what's going to happen in the following months.
We will win in the end, David.
Yeah, we will win in the end, for sure. I'm 100% sure about that. But we will have to follow the rules. We will have to respect some restrictions regarding to social distancing, regarding to hygienic measures, and at the end of the day, we will develop a vaccine. And I hope it will be maybe for the end of the year.
Yeah.
Okay, but nobody can tell you for sure what's going to happen with that.
No. Well, Dr. David in Tenerife, thank you very much. This is Fuerte CV Radio.
Oh, thank you. Thanks so much, Paul, for your calling, and hope to see you soon.
Speak to you soon.